the society took their side. Being emotional, being abusive, being a loser. Bullshit.
Many businessmen are not succeeding to their full potential due to the stress that they have in their marriage and in their relationship. I, Liana, create dominant men and will show you how to take control of your marriage and your relationship for you to have the life that you deserve. Are you ready to be happy and explore your success beyond what you ever imagined was possible? If you are, then let's get to it.
What's up, leaders? I'm Liana. I'm a marriage and relationship expert for men. My job is creating dominant men. Many of you guys see my videos in my YouTube where I talk a lot about how to help men to become more dominant. My job right now is creating dominant men and help men to become more dominant in their life and in their marriage and in their relationship. A lot of people have criticized me and a lot of people have loved what I do, and it's loving what I do, it's hating what I do too, is that I helping men become more dominant. And I see in that society thinking dominant. When you research YouTube or on Google or anything, when it say dominant, it's either in a bedroom or a husband or a boyfriend or man abusive to a woman or to a partner or to other people as well, like men, woman. Why do I choose this job and why I inspire and to become the person and that helping men to be more dominant? So if you want to find out more, keep on watching. A long time ago, when I was about 10 or 11 years old, I always had this really aggressive attitude toward my parents because I had some kind of reason against them that they were very abusive and I was not happy with them. So I fought a lot with them. When I fought a lot with them, I became rebellious and my dad didn't like it. My dad is a very traditional man where he likes girls, like his daughter, to be more womanly and to be more nice, to talk nicely and very gentle and very caring in a way that a very traditional Vietnamese woman would be like. The reason that I was not like that because there was a lot of things that he did to me that I did not approve of, and he was very aggressive whenever he wanted to. So if I do something if I say something, even though I didn't say it aggressively or anything, he would flip on me and he would get really aggressive. And I would fight with him so much. When I fought with him, my mom would say that, why don't you say sorry to him? Why don't you say sorry to him? And I said, why should I say sorry to him when I'm not doing anything wrong? He did. And he said, no, you should just go with it. And when I see that, I saw the relationship between my mom and my dad where my mom had the upper hand on him. She always trying to control him. And then slowly I realized that he took it out on us. He didn't have the control of his wife. He didn't have the upper hand, the dominant, the alpha male that he's supposed to have as a leader in a family. So when he see all the women in the house trying to go against him, he feel very angry. He felt like it was something that is against him, and he just hold so much hatred into his mind, his feeling. So when I realized that, I felt sympathized, and I started to feel pitiful toward that man that have treated me so badly in the past. And that's when I realized that when a man cannot be the dominant, when a man that cannot be the alpha man that they're supposed to be, they show that with anger because they are more emotional toward it. They are more emotional toward everything. So it was nothing like my dad was dominant or any way. It was actually the aggression that he has toward the hatred that he has hold in his heart, and he couldn't do anything. He felt like he couldn't do anything. could have done a lot of things to change it, but he felt like he couldn't do anything, so he decided not to do anything about it. And when I realized that that was not something that dominant men do, because when I see dominant men, I see the opposite. I see men that were actually more aggressive in a way that they are more assertive. They are more like whenever they do, they aggressively put their mind into it and go toward that goal. That's the aggression that I saw in dominant men. They don't spit out their emotion, how they feel, anger, or anything when they feel like. They think it very thoroughly before they act. They think it very thoroughly before they make the decision, and it's usually very fast. It's very quick because they have made this a habit of training themselves on making the decision the right way because they believe on that is right. Even if it's wrong, it's okay because they can improve on it. And also, they are extremely caring people. And I don't know why the society demonstrate dominant men as toxic men, as men that cannot control their emotion, that men that only take their emotion out of people that they love. And I see society now, a lot of women became more dominant, where like they want equal right, they want stuff that men have, they want to do this, they want to do that, they want equal pay, they want a lot of things. But then they kind of switch back in being abusive to the men that they were with. They become extremely rude. They became extremely entitled to their life, to everyone around them, because they felt like, oh, I'm a woman, I should do anything I want. And it was such a sad thing to look at. And whenever I think of those men that get in jail, get like trouble just because the woman was trying to accuse them something that they didn't do, it's just extremely frustrating for me that men are being treated so badly in this society that people don't even see it. People just think that because of the dominant, because of the logic, right away they're a bad guy. Because of the power that they have within them as a leader, they automatically become bad guys just because the other people are weak and they're scared of the strong. And that's the 99% of the world today, where they going with the weak and protect the weak and say the strong is a bully, even though the weak one is actually bullying the strong one. And I'm saying bullying in a way that they act like they're innocent, but they're actually attacking someone that's actually innocent. And usually the strong one, they don't care. They don't get bullied. They don't get bullied at all. They don't get knocked down easily because they became strong for a reason, because they have been knocked down for most of their life. And that's how they became stronger. Playing victim, playing this, playing that you're weak, you've been unfair, you've been this and that, to just whine about society, that shows that you're weak. That doesn't show that you're a strong person. So when I see like how everything has changed, I just, in my mind, my head, I was like, it's just so unfair for men. When I went 2-3 years ago, I built a course for married couples, and there was a lot of time I see men were in a disadvantaged position where when they went to therapy or any kind of coaching marriage, the therapists or the coaches don't listen to them. They listen to the woman. They listen to the weak side. They listen to what the weak side say rather than what the men want. And when the men say, when they actually pour their heart out and tell the wife how they felt, they get blamed for it. That's when all the research I have done, all the people I have watched, all the therapists I have listened to, and the coaches and the consultant for marriages, honestly had enough of it. And I was like, it's time for the change. It's time for someone to actually stepping up to help men to become stronger. And even though that they are strong already, but still, if they have the support of it, they will become stronger. And there will be someone for them to be there, because staying on top doesn't mean that you have everything. It's actually very lonely. A lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of successful businessmen are very lonely on top because everyone tried to screw them over. I just could not wrap my head around the fact that why don't people follow the strong and support the strong, rather keep bringing them down. And then I realized because that they are so low and they don't want to try harder. That's why they want to bring other people down to sustain their level so that they feel better about themselves. And that's why all this feminist movement, all this Me Too movement is bullshit. It's just so bullshit that women took advantage of men just because that the society took their side. So I just decided I had enough of it. I just had enough of like, seeing like even like some men didn't even support strong men, and it's just so sad. So one day I just decided, I told my husband, you know what? I see the society nowadays. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of people trying to bring all the great men down to the ground, which that make them stronger. But I don't want to do that. I want to support them. I want to show people that dominant has nothing to do with being emotional, being abusive, being a loser. Dominant is actually the number one thing that help men to become successful in life. It's actually help men to get what they want in life and reach to the goal that they want in life. And it's just not women out there. I have heard men, and actually men out there, whenever I talk about dominant men, they say that I shouldn't think like that. They say that I'm so wrong. I should be educated more. I should be like this. I should be like that. And it's because I realize that it's just because that they don't want to try harder. They just don't want to become much stronger, to actually take this enormous responsibility. It's the crown, it's the heaviness that you have to handle. And it will take the strongest person to handle that crown on their head. And that crown on their head is responsibility along the way to succeed. That crown is one of the awards, it's one of the things, it's symbolized the success that people have. And if you cannot handle it, then you won't have that crown. You won't become the king. You won't become the owner, the leader that you deserve to be. So that's why I decided to take that job. And that's why I decided to help men to become more dominant. And that's my job, and I love it. And I finally, when I decided to do that, I woke up every day. I keep thinking how I can help men to become better. I go on forums, I go on Facebook to help men and to post things about like how to help men to become more dominant, and YouTube videos as well. And it's just such a passionate thing that I didn't know I had it within myself for such a long time, because it was all starting with seeing through of what my dad been through, seeing through of all the men around society, how they was taken advantage just because they were caring and they want to take care of the people that they love, but they just look at the wrong people and they took care of the wrong people. And I was just so sick of it. So it just became passion. It's become a job, a dream job that I guess I never thought that I wanted to, because I wanted to help people. I know I wanted to become an expert on giving people relationship advice. I knew that when I was younger. I kept telling my friend that, like, hey, I'm gonna be an expert. I'm gonna be a person that help people to improve their relationship. I should really do this. I should really do that with helping people in relationship. I keep telling my friends that not enough for me, where I can help. Like, I cannot help so many people at once. I need to pick out a specific niche, a specific group of people. So helping stronger men, helping men that want to become more dominant, and that would just became something that I have always believed in, something that I have always wanted to. And giving them advice and helping them to become more dominant is just, I felt like it's something that it was so right to do. It was so complete to do. And people's gonna throw shit at me. Like I said, like some men or like even men, women, people in general, they throw shit at me. And then there's people that actually love what I do. And I like to focus on that. I like to focus in a positive way. And that's what is driving me. That's what's driving me forward. That I know what I'm doing is right. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please click the like button. And if you have any problem in your marriage, relationship, or your life of becoming more dominant, comment down below and I will love to help you out with it. And if you have any specific topic that you want me to do, then comment down below and I will do this topic that have the most like. If you like the content I talk about, how to become more dominant in your relationship, your marriage, and your life, subscribe to my channel. I post video 3 days per week, every single week. Thank you again and see you guys the next time. Bye!